Hey folks, welcome back to George Does Stuff, the worst knife review channel in all of YouTube. I would like to take this time to thank all my subscribers. I have the best subscribers in the world. I love your comments. I have anybody who leaves a comment, I try my best to get back to them, and you guys have some great comments, and I appreciate your input on stuff. Even when you say I'm a dummy, I could take it. Not much of it. I cry at times, but most of the time I'm good. Anyway, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. We have a fun one today. As I mentioned before, I am a member of the Amazon Vines program, and as a result, occasionally I get lucky and I snatch up a couple knives. I've got some really good ones. I've got some really bad ones, and this one is something really unique. This is the JOVARENEO nail art starts here. Okay, so I don't know. Let me zoom in on that. I just noticed that. It says, where is it? Down here. What? Nail art starts here. Trust me, whatever this is, you don't want to use it on your nails. But that's cracking me up. This is a very unique knife, a very fun knife, and a knife that very much surprised me. I'm gonna try to say so much. I've noticed I've been saying that a lot in my videos, and I gotta stop doing that. This knife is really something special. Now, I have seen pins that use this mechanism, but I've never seen knives that use this mechanism. Now, if you guys have, please leave a comment and let me know, because I'm sure there's probably one out there that I haven't seen. But anyhow, without further ado, let's check out the JOVARENEO folding EDC knife. I do not know what steel this is. I'm going to take a look right here and see if I see it in the owner's manual, and I do not. I'm pretty sure this is not D2. I think it's some type of other budget steel. But check this bad boy out. I was very pleasantly surprised when I saw this knife, and I can tell you the one thing I don't like about it is that there's no pocket clip. But once you see how this knife works, it's not really a way to put a pocket clip on there. So instead of being like a balisong where it kind of flips open like a butterfly knife, it just has a little spring there, and it just opens just like that. And the funny thing is first of all, it's ridiculously smooth. Now it does say you need to oil this, so it's not just a mechanism that's just gonna do its own thing. But once it's locked in, this thing has zero blade play up and down, zero blade play. Well, okay, there's a little bit of blade play. Actually, no. If you winch down on it, there's no blade play side to side. It's got a really, I think, a very attractive look to it, and it's got a very nice looking blade as well. I really like that blade shape. I think that is a really good looking knife. It's very comfortable in the hand. It is not a big knife. I'll do a size comparison here in a second, and I'll put the DIMs up if I can find them online, but I'll put the DIMs up right there. The price on this knife, I wish I could tell you. I can't think of it right offhand, but again, I'll put that up there. This fingers are my reminder for myself to go ahead and do that. But it's not a very expensive knife, and I don't know if this knife is going to be around for a long time or it's just a one-shot deal or what. But oh my gosh, I enjoyed it. I got to the point where, and I don't know if there we go, where I could shut it really easy. I can get it open really easy, and it's a super unique mechanism that I really enjoyed. There's something, it's almost like fidget spinner-esque. That there's something about it that is just kind of, just you zone out and just do that. It's a great way to pass your time if you have a bunch of time to burn. But I will tell you, the other thing that shocked me about it is that it came relatively sharp. But I took it to my ceramic stones, my Kuramatsu stones, and this thing took a really, really nice edge. Now, it's not going to be a beautiful, edge like you see, coming off a fixed angled, sharpening system. But it came out pretty darn good, and it was nowhere near as sharp as it is now. You'll see in my sharpness test here in a second. But I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do our standard comparison. So we got some fun knives. It's a fun knife. It's a fun episode. We're having fun here. So let's do some funky little knives. So this is my little X-Took knife, which is a short stubby knife. It's built like me. It's short and stubby. We got our copper Clio from Artisan Cutlery in S90V and copper. It's a beautiful knife. And you can see, this is a very small knife. This is a teeny weeny knife, and this actually has more cutting edge than the Clio does. But oh gosh, it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous knife. To put this against some more standardish size knives, let's see what we got here. We'll take out the Cold Steel Tough Light, which is the sharpest knife I own. And just to keep it blue, we got ourselves a Hogue Deca, which just absolutely dwarfs this knife. This is not a big knife, but it is a fun knife. And last but not least, let's just for a more standardish size knife, we'll take out the Kershaw Bel Air, one of my favorites. A little magnet cut action with a very similar black blade treatment to it. I don't know. I'm sure that's just paint. I don't think it's a PVD. It's definitely not DLC. But it's kind of a blacked out blade. Yeah, so you guys now have a good idea of how big this knife is, which is not very. It is a very compact little knife. And now for the fun part, because I'm very proud of the edge I put on this. And watch me totally hose up the cutting test. But by the way, somebody online says that cutting paper is not a good way to tell whether or not a knife is sharp. And it's like, well, I don't know any other methods, I could sit here and shave my arm, but trust me, if it's going to pop the hair off my hand, it's definitely going to be able to cut phone book paper. So I think that's kind of a reverse. I think the phone book paper, particularly this phone book paper, this is really crappy phone book paper. So you have to have a really decent edge to get through this junk. So, and it's also thin, which is the thinner the edge, the thinner the paper, the harder it is to cut. Whereas if you take, printer paper like this, that's actually not, in my opinion, not a good test because you can have a pretty dull knife cut printer paper. But cutting phone book paper is a much better test. And if you don't believe me, well, we'll fight about it. I'm just kidding. Don't fight anybody. It's not that big of a deal. We're all having fun here. This is just silliness. All right, so here you go. That just for a super cheap I don't even know what metal this is. It really it took a really nice edge, very, very nice edge. That hiccup is in the paper again. That's not the knife. This is chunky monkey paper. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with that edge, without a doubt. And you rub your finger on that and you're like, hello. Yeah. So this is the Habanero way. Here it is right there. If you can figure out how to pronounce that, you're a better person than I am. But again, that's not really saying much. Yeah, I really like this knife. I think it's really neat. It's a great little thing to keep your pocket and to fidget with. You can put a really good edge on it. I don't think that edge will hold up to much abuse at all, but it will definitely do something, and I just think it's a lot of fun, and it's a really kind of unique system. I would love to see other knife makers come out with the system, and they probably already have, like I said, and I probably just haven't seen it. But I really like this knife a lot. It is a lot of fun. It is a perfect type of knife for a silly person like me because it's a silly knife, but it's a cool knife. Just like me, and just like you for watching my channel. So that's gonna do it, folks. I appreciate y'all watching. Again, if you want to pick up one of these guys, I'm going to try to put links to it. Almost all these knives are available on Amazon. I'll put links to it if it's available. And yeah, pick one up. It's a lot of fun. I think it's pretty cool. I, of course, am not sponsored. I don't get any kickbacks or anything. I just want to share the fun. All right, folks. Thank you all a lot. Thanks so much for watching, and we will talk to you later.